Bless you.
We're chasing one another, getting lost in another summer. Never wanted it to end. Now I'm losing all my friends. I'm reminded of the pain.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you're new, hello, my name is Emily. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you'll stick around by clicking the big red subscribe button down below. I just realized I don't have a candle lit. Let's just fix that situation with my Caroline candle from JSky home. Smells so good. Aesthetic. Yeah, baby. There. It's not the best placement, but you can see it. Anyways, hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. It is May. It's actually May the 4th today. Anyway, so every month for this year, for 2022, I've been doing a monthly TBR and a monthly wrap-up video. My wrap-up video for April should already be up. If it's not, because I'm kind of debating on posting this video first and then my TBR later on and just see how that works out. Either way, hopefully you'll check them out because I really enjoy filming these videos. And today is my May TBR. If you'll remember, back in April we made a little bet. If you saw that April TBR, we made a little bet as to how many books I would actually read off of my TBR. And you can see my stack already. So we're going to have that same bet in this video, so stick around to the end. I've also got a favor to ask you guys, so stick around. I'll ask for the favor at the end, and yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So it's already May the 4th, so you know, we're almost a whole week into it, and I have already finished one of the books on my TBR. A couple of these have transferred from my April TBR to my May TBR because I didn't get to them. And you know what? I just realized in my April wrap-up, I didn't mention, I had put Ready Player 2 by Ernest Klein on my April TBR, and I DNF'd it, and I totally forgot about it because I didn't put it in my file. But yeah, in case anybody wanted an update on Ready Player 2, I DNF'd it, did not finish it, probably won't. But I did finish this one already, so this one is already in my May wrap-up, and I'll talk more about it in that video. But this is the Score by L. Kennedy. It's the third book in the Briar Off-Campus series. This is the third book in the Off-Campus series. It's about Dean and Allie and their little relationship. This is more like romance. It has a bit of comedy in there. It is spicy. Like literally every other chapter has some smut in there, and I enjoyed it. I'm just saying. Next up, I am currently reading this one, but The Wicked King by Holly Black. I can never remember what this series is actually called. The Folk of Air series. It's right in the back. It's the second book in the Folk of Air series. I read The Cruel Prince as a buddy read back in April. Is that right? It has to be. And then once I finished that book, I really needed some fantasy back in my life because I've been reading a lot of romance lately, and I missed my fantasy world. So I picked this one up, and hopefully I'll finish it soon. These are quick reads for me because the chapters are shorter. I just really enjoy how Holly Black writes. When I read The Cruel Prince, the way that she built the world and it didn't feel like world building, it was really impressive, and I just really enjoy her writing. Okay, and listen, if you can see it sitting right here, this book has literally been on every single TBR that I have posted, I believe. Maybe not like February TBR, but this is Verity. Always have to check. I've pretty much convinced myself that it's called Veridity, but I'm going to read this month, okay? It is the third book on my stack. Therefore, I will freaking read this book. I think I'm nervous to read it because it's a bit different from anything I've read, and everybody says that I'm gonna just like fall in love with it, so I'm just a little bit nervous, I guess. I don't know why I keep putting this off because I'm very excited to read it, but I'm a little nervous. But yes, so This is the third physical book on my May TBR. And then of course I've got the third book in the Folk of Air series, The Queen of Nothing. Have no idea. I don't even want to read the back. I didn't read the back on The Wicked King, and I'm not going to read the back on this one because I do not want to spoil anything. I don't. But yes, I really want to finish this series. I might even get, what's the other one called? There's like a novella, and then there's like another book, How the King of Elfham Learned to Hate Stories. But I don't know if I want to read that one. I think I just want to read the story, or like the series, and go from there. But yeah, so got The Queen of Nothing, The Wicked King, gonna finish one series this month. Very excited about that. And then if you can't tell what I'm doing, I'm trying to switch up my genres in between each book that I'm reading. And so finally, everybody, you're going to be happy to know the next one is The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I'm very excited for this book. I just love the doodles in this book, and The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing. The doodles make it for me. I'm just in love with it. I'm an artiste and I appreciate it. So this is about Rowan and Zara, and I've heard a bunch of good things about this. Everybody is obsessed with this series. I don't have the second book just yet. I want to make sure I like this one. Knowing me, I will still read the second book, even if I hate this one. A lot of people on Backstitch Burton said that I should do a collection based off of this book. And in order to do that, I actually need to read this book or just ask Kristen for cliff notes. But no, I'd rather read it and just pick out some inspiration for myself. But if you have read this one and you want to help me out with a collection, then be sure to follow my Instagram page for my small business. It's called Backstitch Burton. I have everything linked down below. But message me and tell me some of your favorite parts of this book that you'd like to see created onto a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a tote bag, a bookmark, whatever. I got you. Okay, so from there, since that's more like romance, love story kind of thing, I want to finally jump into this. A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Is that right? Yes, it is. When I read the synopsis on this for the Amazon sale, I was intrigued. This seems like such a good book. I think this would make a really good movie. But I gotta read the book first to give you my full opinion. This is a thick book. Very thick, okay? This is 477 pages, and I think there's actually a couple more in this series, so end a series, start a series. If you want to know what's happening on the back, be sure to check out Goodreads. I have mine linked down below if you want to be buddies on there. We could be reading buddies, and I'd really love it. I think this is more fantasy, but this is the start of the Shatter Me series. Is that what it's called? Let's see if they tell me anything, because half of these books have told me what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's called the Shatter Me series. Okay, so this is the first book in the Shatter Me series, and I've heard a lot of good things about this as well, and it was on sale on Amazon when I was getting more books for another video, a collab that may be coming up. But I saw this and I grabbed it, and I want to get into it. I really don't know if I'll actually get into this one or this one, which was also on sale, and I picked this up. I don't know if I'm ready for Sarah J. Maas to take over my life again. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right ever, but you know who I'm talking about. But this is Throne of Glass, and this is a long ass series. Look at that. That's a long ass series, and I just don't know if I'm ready to commit to this or commit to this. So either of these will be on my TBR for me. But also, this one has kind of doodles. Like, doodles. Does this one have doodles? No doodles. Who knows? We'll see what I end up with. I really want to do the Shatter Me series because it's not as long as this one, and I really want to see what all the hype's about, so it'll probably be this one. I'm just saying, if I come back to you in June for the May wrap-up, and that one's on the list and that one's not, that one being Throne of Glass is on the list and Shatter Me is not, sorry, you're supposed to know where I'm pointing, then I don't want to hear it, okay? And then the last physical book I have is Love in Other Words. I'm supposed to be reading this for a book club, but I have no idea how the book club really works, and I'm not very, like, active in there, which I should be, but, like, I'm part of this book club, but, like, I'm not good at being a part of this book club, so I don't know if they've already all read this book and I'm just super behind. I am excited for this book, but I just don't know if I should have already read it. If I should have, I'm sorry. I'll give you my thoughts when I'm done. But yeah, so this is the last physical book on my TBR. Basically, I just joined the book club so I can buy books, not read them with people, but have new books on my bookshelf. That's mainly the gist of it, right? But I am excited, and this is the new cover. I like the other cover better, but this one is pretty cute. So yeah. And actually, when I posted a little like snippet of my May TBR, Christina Lauren liked my picture. It was so cool. I'm an actual bookstagrammer. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I like to read a physical book and listen to an audiobook in like the in-between time, or like when I'm cleaning or showering or driving home or whatever. I like to listen to an audiobook. And I am currently listening to the very last Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I'm halfway through it, and I don't know what to start after that. So, this is my favor from you guys. I know it seemed like the Backstitch Burton thing was a favor, but no, that was just a surprise. I didn't even know I was going to ask you to do that, but here we are. Here's the actual favor. If you don't mind, please comment down below and tell me what your absolute favorite book is, even if it's in a series, even if it's in the middle of a series. Like, right now, my absolute favorite book is A Court of Mist and Fury. And that's like the second book in a series. Tell me what your favorite book is, and if it's from a series, what series it's from, and I'm gonna listen to them. They're gonna be on my like audiobook TBR for the next couple of months if y'all give me a good bit, you know. I normally listen to about 3 to 4 audiobooks a month, so I need you guys to help me out. Tell me what your absolute favorite book is. If I haven't read it, I will listen to it on audiobook, and then you can follow me on either Instagram or Goodreads, whichever, and I will give my honest review. Okay, so here we go. Here is my whole May TBR pile. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we do 7 last month too? We did. And I DNF'd one, but I read most of them. I only didn't read The Score and Verity. Is that Verity? I can't tell. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite book is, but also play along in the bet this month. Whoever guesses correctly, or whoever wins the bet will get a shout out in my May wrap up video. How many of these books do you think I will actually get through in the month of May? I'm gonna say at least 5 for myself. I would love. I'm counting on getting through 7, but you know, we'll see. I think it'll be closer to 5 or 6. But whoever guesses the correct number of books will get a shout out in my May wrap up. So yeah, there we go. My arm is killing me. Setting these down now. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this video. And I will see you guys in my next one.
I'm on the interstate,